Hey, it's your boy Sean. Welcome to the channel, and today I have a pretty interesting topic. I was on the internet doing your typical Google search, trying to figure out what some of the fastest cars and some of the top speeds, some of the cars I want to do videos about. So I come upon the C8 Corvette, and there's a question in there asking, is the C8 Corvette a supercar? And I think that's a pretty interesting question and something a lot of people like to debate. Is the new C8 a supercar? And to me, it depends on what you think a supercar is. What are the criteria for a supercar? And none of these criteria are set in stone, but these are some of the ideas I have of what a supercar is. And first, it's about the exoticness of the car and the rarity. It's like, how many are there and how exotic it is. It has to be a car that's just so mind-blowingly insane looking that you know that there's nothing else on the road like it. Okay, that's one. Also, is power. How much power does a car have? Because a car can't be a supercar and lack in power. Now, also, there is top speed. How fast is the car? And to me, the criteria, the top speed has to be at least 200 miles per hour. Anything below that is not really a supercar, it's more of a sports car. Now, there are some exceptions to the rule because some people say the Alfa Romeo 4C is a supercar. I'm not going to debate them on that. If they say that's a supercar, it's a supercar. And lastly, there's price. How much does the car cost? I don't know. Sometimes you think supercar, you think really expensive, unaffordable, unattainable car. And that maybe that, criteria probably fits more in the hypercar category, but those are like $1 million cars. So we already know those cars are extremely expensive and to the highest degree a car can be. So yeah, I think maybe supercar over $100,000. I know some Porsches, even base models, cost around 100,000, and those technically aren't supercars. Where does that put the new C8 Corvette? Starting with its rarity. This car isn't rare. They sold 21,000 C8 Corvettes in the last year. That is more than Ferrari and Lamborghini combined. And I'm not talking Ferrari and Lamborghini's certain cars. I'm talking about the whole brand. So there's going to be hundreds of thousands of C8s by the time its lifespan is over. So it's not really getting in that category. Now, exoticness, this car is very exotic looking, has a mid-engine layout, even though I don't think that is a criteria that really matters for a supercar. We have some front-engine supercars, such as the Ferrari A12 Superfast, but a mid-engine layout does make a car more exotic in the opinion of a lot of people. So the new C8 isn't rare, but it has exotic looks. So I guess we'll give it half a point for that. Now, how about power? Well, the new Z06 is going to be the most powerful naturally aspirated V6 ever produced with over 670 horsepower. So the car is plenty powerful. So it does get a point in the power percentage. And we know the new ZR1, if that car comes, will be more powerful still. So yes, the car gets a mark in the power category. Now, what about speed? Well, the C8 Stingray has a top speed of about 194 miles per hour. Now, that isn't supercar speeds, but we still don't know how fast the new Z06 will be. I'm not expecting it to be 10 miles faster than the Stingray, seeing that the Z06 will be the track focused variant of the car. So I really can't give it a point in the speed category. We know it will be more than 200 miles when the new ZR1 comes out, and then maybe the Grand Sport might do a little under 200 miles, but as of yet, I can't give the car a tick for the speed category. And lastly, we have price, and I'm going to go by the standards set by the 911, which you can get for around $110,000. Now, this might surprise you, but you can get a base Stingray for around $60,000. So this not even up for debate. This car does not get a mark for the price category when it comes to being a supercar. And since the 911 is a sports car, it's safe to say that the C8 Corvette Stingray is also a sports car. Now that might change with the Z06, but its closest rival, the GT3, is also considered a sports car. We're gonna have to wait for the limited production ZR1 to rehash this whole thing about whether the C8 is a supercar, because I do believe that car with its limited production, its pricing, its speed and power will be a supercar. But that's just my opinion. If you think that the new C8 is a supercar, then it is a supercar. Who am I to tell you otherwise? And with that said, I like to bring this video to a close. So if you like the video, like the video. If you dislike the video, dislike the video. If you want to see what I got planned next, come see what I got planned next. Got a lot of stuff for this channel. Really want you guys to be there with me. And with that said, I'll catch you later.